But we have found, and you know, and you, Terry, I know you know this, and you're discovering this, that there are healthier foods that taste good. That's what this Kid Critic Seal's all about.
Right.
So what does it feel like when you say take a good version of chicken nuggets home, and your kids say, "Wow, these are great," and you're telling me they're healthier? What does that feel like?
That's an
Like
accomplishment.
I won. I won.
Right.
One for mom.
One for mom. But the kids are happy too, aren't
Yes.
they?
Yeah.
As long as it
They
tastes
are.
good, I
Yeah.
don't think they really, as long as it's tasting good, that's good.
Well, we find that kids, when they learn that after they've tasted and it tastes good, that they find that it's good for them, they're really pleased about
yes,
that.
I feel like that too.
Yeah.
My kids, when I talk to them about bad foods, then they do get concerned.
Yes.
But they won't eat something that doesn't taste good.
Well,
That's
yeah.
just, so.
Yeah. What's your least favorite food that you won't taste? Do you have a vegetable? I have one. I will not taste lima beans. I will not.
I'm with you.
I couldn't go there. That and unfortunately sardines, which I know are so good.
Really?
But I have a few foods that fall into that category. But more and more, I've certainly expanded my palate since I was a child. But I think we also have learned that kids will be adventurous with foods if you just offer them up already knowing that they taste good. You don't want your children to be your lab tests. That's because it backfires big time. At least it did for me. How about for you?
Yes. No, you can't let them be your little rats and
Experiment.
Yeah.
Your experiments, exactly. Though there are times when, what would you ask if you were speaking, if I was a food manufacturer, you can pick the category food or specific food, what would you say to me that I need to know that would improve my food so you would buy it?
Stop using high fructose corn syrup in everything.
Yep.
Everything. It just the first ingredient, so it must be the most ingredient.
and it's probably inexpensive that they put
Well, I
in.
know.
Very inexpensive.
Very inexpensive, and then it's made with the genetically modified corn as well.
Yep.
So,
But the process brings out the chemical process is creates a very damaging result, and it's been proven over and over. Plus, they've recently found that a lot of it has mercury in it. A lot, not every single high fructose corn syrup that's put in a product has mercury, but over half of the percentage. There were several studies that I just recently blogged about, and it was just devastating. It's just one more nail in the coffin for high fructose corn syrup, and you're right. It is in everything. Is there anything else you want to say to food manufacturers?
No, I think
How about advertising? Oh, yeah.
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 I mean, who knows when they're saying 100-calorie snacks or those little
all natural.
all natural.
There's that. All natural. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't trust that phrase. Is there a phrase that you do trust?
Not really.
More the U.S. Is it USDA organic?
I think.
Or what's the label for the organic?
Well,
that
there are
it
a
has to
couple
go
of them,
through?
and they are all, they're all.
You want to be able to trust that?
Yes.
I don't, that's the scary thing, because again, I don't want to have to research every single thing my child eats. It'd be nice to know, but even like, can we bring up name products like Skippy? I think it's Skippy finally did an all-natural peanut butter, and it may not be as good as organic, or, but because they will not eat organic peanut butter because it's the texture's so different.
Yeah.
But they'll eat the Skippy all natural, and at least it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. I mean, we're getting there. It's so if more manufacturers would try to truly make a food that is healthier, that would be good.
But you got to be able to believe them, because the other things that Skippy does, and I have to look at the new one that you're talking about. But what is their source of sugar? Because they do add sugar. Peanuts don't need sugar.
Correct.
So now you're back to, okay, one step better, and the question is, with a budget, which we all have, how can I afford healthier foods? And you're in there, so you're in the grocery store, you have no time. Your kids are challenges when it comes to feeding them. You don't trust the packaging. So you're concerned, and you're worried about the health of your children, and you have a budget. That's a lot of, those are a lot of things that run through your mind when you have to pick out a product. The Kid Critic seal answers that. It's independently evaluated, no manufacturer influence for healthier ingredient standards. And then we have the blind taste test with the kids, and 70% have to like it. If they like it, then it gets the seal. So now you know it's a healthier product the kids like that's not been influenced by food manufacturers. There are a lot of them have seals on their packaging, but they're their seals. They're not independent. So there's that, oh, do I trust that? And it's not government regulated. So, oh, well then, because government, everybody's questioning government. They have for a long time, and they're continuing to question whatever comes out of the government. So the one thing I want to ask you about is when you have a healthier product that you know your kids will eat, is that something that you can work with in your budget in a mix?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't want to. Linda has to get back to work.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I'll work it into the budget, especially if it's a food that they eat on a regular basis.
Yes.
And it's like a peanut butter or you know, a bread or something that they're eating every day, or a snack for their lunch.
Yes.
I definitely we've definitely switched our juice boxes.
Right.
Because that's something they have every day. So
I don't even, my girls try to, like they said, they want something else other than water for lunch, but I always end up going back to the water because, like you said, you're looking at the things, but if there was something that was healthy, I would spend the money on it, that it was good tasting, and I know that was good for them. Yeah, I would spend the money on it.
Well, you've been great to spend some time with me today, ladies, and I thank you so much, and you have a great day. We like to recommend that you eat God-made foods for your God-made bodies. Doesn't get any better than that.
That's right.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. So the